inherited traits. Okay? Some characteristics that plants and animals and humans possess, some are not inherited from their parents. Instead, these characteristics are behaviors that are learned from their surrounding or their environment in which the organism lives in. Check out the examples of learned behaviors here. Reading a book was not something inherited from mom and dad. The girl learned how to read. Reading a book is a learned behavior. The seal was not born knowing how to balance a ball on its nose. That skill did not come from the seal's parents. The seal learned to balance a ball on its nose. This is a learned behavior. Okay, other examples of learned behavior: playing baseball, cat using a litter box, writing, hairstyles, dog fetching a ball, playing an instrument, talking, and typing. So there's two different types of behaviors that we're going to be looking into today, and that is inherited, that comes from your parents, and then the learned behavior, which is examples out there. Okay, you want to go to pick a brochure of your choice, and that's what you're going to be copying and pasting about your animal in, about the learned and inherited behaviors.
Can I see that picture?
Good. Click on brochures, please. Go to the start menu and new. Go to the start menu up here and click new. All right, now you three, what you're going to do is you're going to take one of these pieces of paper and you're going to be making a brochure by hand. Okay, fold it like this. See how I did that? Fold it like this. Perfect. Good job. Okay? And it's going to be a brochure about your animal. Okay? So after you pick an animal, look through some of these magazines here, and you can cut out some animals doing learned traits, behaviors, and some that you think are doing stuff that learned or acquired. Yes, perfect. Perfect. Okay? What came from their parents that you can't change, and things that they learned from their surroundings. Okay? So your job is to look through those magazines and find animals doing the different types of behaviors.
Can we just put different animals or just one?
Yeah, as long as, but you need to have a section where it says learned behavior, and then doing the learned behavior, like up there, and then. So today's lesson discussed inherited and learned behaviors, and this group worked with technology and off a Microsoft document made a brochure on their animal, each had different animals talking about their inherited and learned behaviors, copying and pasting from the internet as their guide. And this group differentiated by using magazines to cut out pictures of different animals' inherited and learned behavior in their brochure and labeling them in the correct columns for their brochure.
Reindeer. I just lost that page.
Can you give me an example of an inherited behavior? Good, good. Can you give me an example of a learned behavior?
Learning how to go through the doggy door.
Learning how to go through the doggy door. Absolutely. That's a good job. Good example.